LeBron has to keep his eyes on the prize. He's always been so good at that. Guys, what is he playing for home court against the Clippers? It's the same building. You got to be insane to play for home court against the Clippers. Think of what's on the line here. A lot of firsts possibly. Can James Harden or Russell Westbrook win their first championship and everything? How about this? You know what LeBron and Kawhi are competing for, really? Who is going to be the first player in the history of the NBA to win 3 finals MVPs with 3 different teams, one with each 3 different teams? It might be Kawhi, it might be LeBron, but I'm telling you right now, as Kawhi's been load managed, he's in a much better position to do it than LeBron, who's a million years old, has played more minutes than like anyone who ever lived at an incredibly high level, Olympics, the whole thing. And they're not load managing, Stephen A. It's going to be a disaster for them.
Well, let me say this to you, and I'm very serious about this, because 99% of the time when I'm messing with you, I'm playing around with you because I have fun beating up on you. I really do. And it's really a lot of fun.
Let me know when that happens.
I'm just joking around. But I'm very, very serious when I say to you, I think your basketball card should be stripped over this load management issue. I don't know if you should be allowed on national television to say the kind of things that you say, because you don't care about the fans. You just don't care. I mean, Max does not care. I want everybody to understand. Max does not care about the fan customer. He doesn't care about the fans. He's always talking about winning the championship. Do you understand that there are people, and I'm not going to mention any names because then I get accused of being so cruel. So I'm not going to bring up any names, but there are people whose season not only ended in mid-April, but you know what, Max? They knew it was going to end in mid-April in October and still engaged in load management. What kind of damn sense does that make?
That's not this.
Wait a minute. You get paid to play the games. This is why when you're fined or you're suspended or whatever, they fine you 1/82nd of your salary because you ain't supposed to do that. Now, I got news for you. I don't consider this load management. That is an injury that LeBron has sustained. That is an injury that Kawhi Leonard is managing. That's not load management. That's you hurting. There's a difference. But when you're healthy, excuse me, get your behind out there and play.
That's preventative medicine.
No. Let me tell you something. You know why? And you know why old school dudes have a problem with it, Max? And they should, because they had to play. And you know why they had to play? Because they had to get paid. So if we want to be real honest about it, the reason why these dudes talk about load management and they don't mind advertising load management is because they know they're going to get paid if they don't play.
If I had to do it, everyone has to do it. The old timers are saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to you is this. If you are, and let's get old time, that's us. Listen, Max, if I sit up there, right, if you have the license to miss work and get paid, what's the incentive to really, really play?
Well,
come on now.
Well, I mean, should the season even really be 82 games? They really need to be playing back-to-back during the regular season.
But it is, and it contributes to the dollars that they get paid.
It does.
They get paid. Come on now.
That's legit, but here's the thing. Kawhi, like Clippers, is Kawhi Leonard responsible for the fans of other teams? In a business sense, yes. In a competitive sense, no. And business should not influence competition. If they want to change the rules to do it, change the rules.
Business and competition should all be intertwined, in my estimation.
Okay.
Should all be intertwined.
If I'm a Clippers fan, I'm not. I'm a Lakers fan, actually. It's why I want LeBron to be load managed. If I'm a Clippers fan, if I run the Clippers, if I coach the Clippers, I'm thinking, I don't care about every other team's fans. I care about Clippers fans. You know what they care about? Winning a championship. So I'm going to manage the team the best way I know how to win a championship. And you know what that means? Resting Kawhi when some people think he shouldn't be rested. I think the same thing applies to the Lakers.
And I'm saying to you, Max, is that let's not bring up Kawhi and LeBron because those are legitimate injuries.
All right.
They are suffering. We got that. You speak as if you're 100%. Let's ensure that you're going to be 100% by making sure. Max, you understand the way you come across? You have no problem if a dude in November goes like this. You know what? It's November 1st. I'm taking off December 1st to December 4th because I need rest.
Okay, how old is he?
You have no problem with that.
How old is he? What's his injury history? What's on the line?
I'm saying to you, I'm accusing you, Max. I'm making a flat-out accusation based on your words that if a dude is 100%, And it's the first week of the season, and he's already planning off to take off week 3. You have no problem with that.
No,
that makes no sense.
I'll take it a step further. It shouldn't be left up to the player. The team should be responsible enough. For example, the 76ers, we talking about them in the next
Right.
For example, the 76ers in the beginning of the season should have a comprehensive plan
About Embiid. Yes, but Max, but that's because he's always hurt. He's never healthy.
I'm not suggesting load manage just anyone for any
Max,
reason.
that's exactly what you did.
Don't you have to have
you
a
have
certain-
done that.
a certain
You have done that.
cushion
Okay,
in
watch.
the playoffs?
Watch. LeBron James,
Yeah.
right?
What?
He's perfectly healthy this year.
Okay.
Just the number of minutes he's played in his career and how important he is
Yeah.
to the team, I'd have been load managing him all year. So hopefully he's got a full tank of gas.
Max,
What
I would have
about
been
locking
managing
up
his
the 1
minutes.
seed?
What's that?
What about locking up the 1 seed first?
Here's the thing. If you're worried about going to Denver or something like that, I understand that you have to adjust what you're doing to that. But if you're talking about the Clippers, they play in the same building, Motley. Who
let's
cares
be
about the home
clear
court?
and crystallize this for everybody. Max, if you're talking about a minutes management or a minutes restriction, I don't consider that load management. I've never fretted over that. What I'm saying is missing games, sitting on a bench, chill with a suit on, and you perfectly healthy.
I'll do you
because
better
I
than
want to
that.
make sure that I'm healthy in 3 weeks.
I'll do
That's
you better.
criminal.
Hold on, I'll
That's
tell you.
criminal. That's stealing money.
I'll do you better than that.
Okay.
The Sixers have a road trip to the West Coast where there's a second of back-to-back on the road, or vice versa for the Lakers on the East Coast. LeBron doesn't even have to get on the plane. I don't want him even traveling. Take it off, brother. Rest yourself.
And I'm saying to you, I have no problem with
That's
that.
what Popovich did for Duncan.
I have no problem with that if LeBron is nursing a groin injury.
No, I want to prevent the groin injury.
100%. You are stealing. How come they don't give one? Why don't you give that salary, that game salary, why don't you give it to charity then?
Because-
Why don't you give it to charity then? Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.